And he can we have Dr. Sai Kaustuv on the screen? A lot to say, a lot to talk about, and we'll hear from him. He's special in many ways. I mean, not one or not one, a 20-minute conversation will say it all, but just a starting point. Helping us to think differently from a person who maybe looks same but has so many challenges. So the topic today that he chose is Smile or Suffering. Start 2021 with a better choice. A journey of an unbreakable spirit to guide towards a purposeful life. What better than to know this person a little more? I'll give some details, which I think needs special ears to, to even hear his achievement and his whatever he has done. So I think there is an echo.
No, we can hear good.
Okay. So asking for your attention, I would just tell about him a little bit. So he has having a rare brittle bone disease called osteogenesis imperfecta, and going through more than 50 fractures. Dr. Sai Kaustuv Dasgupta, a 90% differently abled youth from Andhra Pradesh, has not broken his willpower to soar high. He is popularly known as the wheelchair warrior of India. He has a severe hearing impairment and is confined to an electric wheelchair. By profession, he is an international graphic designer, motivational TEDx speaker, and India's first differently abled certified happiness coach. By passion, he's a singer, entrepreneur, author, Limca India World Record holder, inclusion and diversity champion, global and goodwill ambassador for family peace, and founder of a virtual platform called Happiness Unlimited. Through his happiness coaching, Dr. Sai has inspired millions of people, especially global leaders, scholars, doctors, students, corporate people, and young IT professionals with live and online webinars in various institutes. You name it, he has it in the list. And definitely in all countries all around the world. Being 90% differently abled, he has been honored as fourth global icon with leadership traits after Helen Keller, Stephen Hawking, and Srinath Bolla, acknowledged by people around the world. His virtual community Happiness Unlimited strives to bring back the purity of heart and genuine happiness in society and making this planet a better place to live with harmony, peace, and a lot of joy. And with folded arms, I welcome Dr. Sai Kaustuv Dasgupta. We are extremely honored and happy to have you as our guest speaker.
Thank you so much. And I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know what to say because it is something coming from the heart. And today I'm here to share my heartful happiness because it's a new year. And through your introduction, I was feeling so overwhelmed that sometimes I only can't imagine that, okay, I have done so lot. But that is all because of you guys, because of all your inspiration. All the motivation is my strength. So I'm so happy to come and let us talk it. And my greetings to all the listener, watch, and all the people who are watching all over the world. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. So get your seatbelt tied because we are going to have a happy journey now.
So, yeah, you wanted it to be a question, an interview session, which I don't know what to ask truly. I mean, where to start and how to start, or even to fathom what. But one thing I would say that I always felt personally, internally, that whenever somebody was struggling in life, I have seen, whenever they are physically fit, I feel that why that person can do anything, and only when you are physically challenged or differently able, then only you have an issue. But you have totally changed that thought process for all of us. So if you can give a little bit of background to how it started and what made you also went through depression as I was going through. So what it is that makes you happy, or is it just a facade on the top and you are really sad inside? All of us, it's from the what comes from within that we want to really ask.
Absolutely, Julian. So that's a beautiful question, and that's a question people normally ask me in the first meet, that why I'm smiling, because it is supposed to be that I'm with the down face, walking with a wheelchair, full body, 90% differently able. I can't do anything. So on the contrary, I'm just a happy person, a happiness coach. So how that happened? How it is? No, it is very hard to believe. The 90% wheelchair confined person became a happiness coach and spreading happiness all over the world through the smile and positive attitude. So that's a definite question, and I would like to say the background of it, that yes, I am also like all of you, a person want to do everything, and I also got depression in my life, and especially I have seen depression close to face, because I always feel the suffering was my soulmate. I was born with suffering. I was born with the disease, and now people call me a person with a smile, and I'm famous for my smile. So people, when you accept yourself with all the things you have, world recognize you. So maybe that's a default software I was born with, the willpower, positivity, everything. And it is hard to believe if I say I was a dancer, which was not in your introduction. I didn't say it because I wanted to say it in audience, that I was a dancer up to my 5.5 years, and it was something which I would like to do. And by seeing the television, I was used to copy all the dance steps of each and every dance form. It was a tool for me to express the emotion. Dancing was very close to my heart. But at the 5.5 years, doctors told my parents that let Kaustuv do something else. Let's I do something which is more secure for him. The reason being, I was born with a rare disease called osteogenesis imperfecta, which commonly known as brittle bone disease, and it is coming under 7,000 rare diseases all over the world, which has no cure till today. So, osteogenesis imperfecta is my friend. It is in my body. It is not separable from me, but this disease has broken all my body parts, and because of that, there is a lack of collagen in my bones. So my bones are very brittle, so it can fracture anytime, and that was the most scary part in my childhood, that you can't predict the fracture. You don't know that when it will be happening. So like that, till now, more than 50 times my bones got fractured, and it is very hard to believe that how it all happened. But yes, all my body has gone through the fracture. But one thing, my heart is very strong. I never allowed it to break. So I'm having unbreakable spirit, as you said, children. So this is the tale of unbreakable spirit, and how it all the fracture gave me a lesson. I learned how to lead a life, how to give, turn around your suffering, and then made it to a smile. And today I'm here in this session to tell you about what is the value of smile, and how we can keep aside our our sufferings, our problems, our complaints. We are very good in our, sharing our problem. We call people, we call other friends that today I am having this problem, today I'm having headache, today there is no bus in my city, so how could I reach home? So this kind of problems are there in the regular life, and which is very normal. We can have the problems, and we are human beings. We are having barriers, but the main habit of person is to complain when they are having everything. I always tell people that I had to leave my passionate thing dancing and have to come to singing. And when I was confined in the year 2009, each and everything which I was passionate about, I had to go away. I had to leave them. And I have seen what is called depression. I have seen how it happens when you are having a colorful life from childhood, and then suddenly it became black and white canvas. So I have seen extreme mental breakdown, and I was not able to understand that what is the future. Maybe I'll be not going to live anymore because every fracture made my all joints fixed. I can't move anything except my one finger of my left hand, and through that I started doing designing after my confinement zone in 2009 because it was very tough for me to self motivate. I always tell that nowadays in 2021, as you are starting a new year, that's what the topic was, to have a good decision, have a better decision that why you are running or what is the destination, or are you aware of your destination? So people are running for happiness, people are running for a life of everything. But at the end of the day, they are not getting anything and they're getting depression. So this is the year we have to have enough faith and courage. Keep aside your depression and watch out such kind of webinars where people are coming and sharing the positive energy, talking about positive attitude. Watch out all these things because it is very necessary for you to take motivation. It's the best medicine after the COVID era because every time people are saying in social media that how we can have a lockdown inside the room. Sai, how you live for 6 years inside a small room in a confinement zone? I said, yes, you are getting mad by locking yourself for 1 month inside your room. But here, I'm going to tell you that I was inside a small room in a small cot confined for 6 years. And I never went outside. I never seen the sun, moon, the beautiful sky. I never met people. I never enjoyed the celebration. But that was self motivation inside me that if I lose myself, what about the other community people? What about my community, the different level community I would love to call? Because people call you disabled, but I never understand that why being born with some disabilities, people call us disabled. Disabled means you are not able to do something. But I have proved that through the wings of motivation, willpower, courage, and confidence, you can have anything in your life. So I'm more capable than all the people who are watching now. I can type fast with my one finger. I can do international graphic designing, working in an international IT company now, everything with one finger. If I give you a challenge, then you can say or you can type with one finger, it will be a very strong challenge. So I have shown the world that if you have willpower, then sky is the limit. So that is what I wanted to tell that life is all about suffering and smile. Everything needs to be there, otherwise you can't enjoy. If there is only smile celebration, you can't value the smile, you can't value the all the blessing of your life. So I always chose the positive side of life. And people call me wheelchair warrior of India today because I had to come out of my confinement zone, and it was very tough decision for me because a black and white life like a canvas, I had to learn graphic designing with only one finger. And that was very tough for me, but I had to come out to tell people that you are so blessed, you are so lucky, you have a lot of options with you, and I don't have any option. I'm sitting in a wheelchair, as you see. It's an electric wheelchair. I'm confined to it. I have no other option to sit anywhere. But here I'm sitting for 24 into 7, except I lie down for some time. But I also work by lying down. I don't want to waste my time. Life has given me chance. It was different. I had a chance to comfortable life inside a room for 6 years. I could have continued that. Another option for me was to come out and then to tell you all my stories. So I have chosen the second option because I love you all and I want to make you all happy. So after my confinement zone, I have written a book. But before that, if I go a little back, after I stopped my dancing, I became a singer because my mother is a great singer, Dr. Sheila Das Gupta. She taught me that singing is the best tool for you, Sai, to sit in a comfortable zone and pour out your emotion. So I became a singer. I became best singer of my community, the state. I belong from the north side of India, North Bengal, the beautiful place called Siliguri. There I was born and brought up. But last 16 years, I'm in Andhra Pradesh, Puttaparthi, the place name, nearby Bangalore. So I'm here with my family now. But I have, I have seen a lot of ups and downs. And over the time, I have realized that people are not really happy. So they are just pretending to be happy. And that's why they're smiling without any reason. They're smiling when they're taking a selfie. And because they have to post it in social media, they have to like, they have an expectation of likes and comments and share. So they smile and post a selfie. But I wanted to make them know that what is the value of the in heart happiness coming from directly from the core of your heart. So I built this Happiness Unlimited community. So finally, also I chose the unique option of happiness coach. I was certified and then I was researching on accessibility. I went out and I saw the accessible condition of India, which is very terrified. I was I was so worried that what to do in this condition, that how we can make a better India, better wheelchair friendly. Because I know USA and all these countries are a lot more ahead than us. But in India, if you want to change, you have to change yourself first. You have to shout loud to do something. So I started researching on accessibility, inclusion, and diversity, and I got doctorate for honorary doctorate from London University for my research. People started calling me a happiness coach and a person who can defer all the difficulties with the willpower. So being 90% differently able, also along with that, I can't hear with my left ear. I have a severe hearing impairment. I can hear a little with my right ear, that also with the help of a hearing aid. So for life, from morning to night, is very difficult for me. I can't do anything. All my parents are helping. So along with all the people who are listening now, I really would like to salute my parents and younger brother who are just like my angel. They are the lifelines throughout my life till now. My main driving forces are my parents. So sorry. So I want to tell you all that always respect your parents because their blessing, their well wishes, and their always constant support is very much needed to have a successful life. And always feel that they are with you. So it is very important to respect your parents. And Chulan, I don't know that how long I'm uh, allowed to speak. Is, is there any questions coming?
I mean, you are allowed to speak as much as you want. I mean, I'm not feeling like stopping you, but yeah, I mean, please continue. I mean, anything that you feel that makes the community think twice before they say about their problems. if you have anything, any specific experience, or that one thing, you were confined in the room for 6 years, and then what exactly happened? This is my personal, that I want to know, that what that one thing happened that you felt, no, I have to break it out and go and or who motivated you? Of course, your family members, everybody was there, but what was that one thing that made you come out of that shell?
Absolutely. That's a very beautiful question. And, um, initially I didn't accept it that I was not imagined, or I never expected that I will be confined for 6 years, because for me suffering and fractures or problems or anything was very natural, because I already told you that from my childhood I have seen suffering very closely. Even I remember a very particular incident once when I was in the school. I stood first in class, and I was in a mood of celebration with my family, that I'm a class topper and I was a good student. So the next moment, what happened, that my friend came running towards me and shook hands and congratulated for being the topper in the school. What happened that he had did it with overjoy, but next moment I had a major fracture in my hand because of that shaking hand and congratulations. So that celebration moment made into transform into going to the doctor and the suffering and painful incident. But it helped me to learn that life is very uncertain. You have to expect the unexpected. You can't always plan ahead. All your puzzles, all the jigsaw puzzle of your life, not always going correct or the way you expect. So never try to make the big picture, because there is someone ahead of you, or there is some energy always guide you. So I started having that confinement life, and slowly I was fully bedridden. I had no other things to do. My full body became like a doll. My father was not able to put me in a wheelchair also, because I had a normal wheelchair. I was going out and all. But my life started seeing the same routine of lying down and sitting with the backrest. And every day, I am not shy to say that today I'm a motivational speaker. I counsel people and coach people how to come out of depression. But that was the moment I had to face it. I used to cry every day that why God, why me? And it is a very natural question for a person to ask. Why me? That it's all colorful life, achievements, people are telling about you, a newspaper are writing about your story. Suddenly a life fully getting you confined to one place is very horrible, if I say. So I had to go out of all passionate things, and then I used to cry, but my parents were always trying to see a ray of smile on my face. And one moment after 3, 4 years, one day I was crying a lot, and I was thinking that maybe enough. It is enough. Sai is not going to live more. I don't want to live more, because it is not a life I was experienced. I was expected. I never dreamed of this life. So let me not live anymore. And the next moment, as Julian asked, I heard a soul voice. I heard a voice from the heart. I heard a voice from my core, that why, Sai, you are losing yourself. You have no right to lose yourself, Sai, because see out, see all the people of your community, see all the people who are waiting for you to come out, see all the world is waiting for you to tell your story. If you lose, then what about the other people? How much, how can you be so selfish to lose yourself? Because you are here for a purposeful life. You are here for a big achievement, big mission to make all people uplift with the awareness. So you can't lose yourself. You have to come out anyway. And that was a strong, bow, that it is not for me to accept this life. Anyway, I have to come out. And it is a very tough decision, because by trying and making down, I was nowhere to come out. But I had to come. So I started doing designing. I broke the barrier, and I proved the world that with one finger also you can be international designer. And that helped me to come out. I saw the colors of my life again through designing. And I wrote a book with one finger only. I shared my story. I started giving motivational talk to all the countries. And at the end of the day, I wanted to say that I had a lot of self motivation. Every day I used to write that I can do. Because as you know, Edna said that affirmation is very important. Writing down and practicing and making your screensaver, making your desktop wallpaper is very much helpful. So if now no one is with you, the world is just escaping from you. You have you with yourself. So you have this courage. And along with me, my parents were there. They also helped me a lot to come out as a wheelchair warrior. Especially when I came out, I was just crying like a baby under a new sky in 2015, along with this electric wheelchair. I was thinking that I can't expect a miracle of God now that make my life again smooth back. I can't also expect people to come to me and say sympathetical words that okay, Kaustuv, you are not able to do this, you are not able to do that. Lot of negativity because people are always there to make you down. I'm so sorry to say that, but there is society where you can see only exclusion. There's no ray of inclusion. But what I can do that moment in 2015, I came out and I accepted myself. I accept with all my thing, and I wanted to say that today I am declaring myself not a 90% different level people. I say to my heart, but today I am a king, and this wheelchair is a throne. I am a king to rule out this world with my happiness and smile. No one can make me down. So that was a strong conviction, and the rest is history. So today, let us talk it, having me to share that smile and suffering are both starting with the letter S. But it is your strong decision that where you want to go. It is your destiny. It is your life. Don't give the remote control of your life to anyone. So choose suffering or choose smile. At the end of the day, you will see the miracle happens in your life. And before I go out, before I say goodbye to you, I have very little mantra of happiness because I chose smile. That's why I'm a happiness coach. I want to tell you all that don't go for suffering because it will give you only complaint, criticizing every negative thing. If you go for smiling, your year will be complete. You will see how miracle happening. And that miracle is not God's miracle. You are the own creator of miracle. After I became the Goodwill Ambassador for Global Peace, people started telling me that why global family peace? Why you have chosen family peace? I wanted to tell you that family environment, having a family time, learning from each other in family members is very, very important. And because that was the strength I had in my confinement zone. So, and COVID time, I'm so thankful that not because that COVID has come, not because it has taken away a lot of life, but because it has given you a life where you can have time with your family, you can have time for passionate things. COVID has shown you it's not a year of depression, it's a year of self-realization. For so my mantra for happiness in today's session, you can record, you can note it down if you wish. First mantra is think out of the box and do something which you are good at. Because our life is too short to design it fully or celebrate. So give value to each and every moment. Be mindful to your moments because those are everything. And if you cry, if you complain, if you criticize in small things in your life, you will never ever have enough in your life. Trust me. So don't cry, just create your happiness. Next mantra for my audience is no two individuals are same. Remember it. Never be judgmental. Never compare yourself with other person. You are the own creation. Everyone is very unique. Be positive and be inspiration. No matter who you are, what background you belong, or you are capable or not to achieve your dream. Just see your dream because you have power to watch your dream. You have power to fulfill it. And last but not the least, the third and most important mantra for a happy life is always be grateful, because real happiness lies in gratitude. If you always feel that, okay, why I say sorry or why I say thank you, what they have given to us, it is not a courtesy, it is not a habit, it is to you that when you say thank you also say thank you to your soul. You feel that thankfulness, the gratefulness in your heart, and you feel that bliss. And so always, because every moment we are not in our mind that what we are doing. So forgive everyone who has hurt you. Say love you to all the people who are caring you, who are making your life successful, who are designing your smile, your life, your career, everything. So be grateful to everyone. And last but not for all my people, that my positivity made me today come here and share my session. And it may be you sometime come in this session and talk about your journey. Who knows when the moment is going to change your life? So I'm here to tell you that always be open and share your smile, because it is coming to you fully free of cost. Smile, you have to smile from your heart. It doesn't pay you, get your money. So as much as you can, spread it. And just remember that if Dr. Sai be in a wheelchair, having 90% disability, having 50 plus fracture, severe hearing impairment, all these negative disabilities and problems, if Dr. Sai can smile, you all can. So I'm so happy and proud that I'm special. Not only I'm special, but I'm a limited edition. So thank you so much, Julan. And I know that I had talked a lot.
No, not
So
at yes. And every there, that very, very in demand. So or you are in demand. And what a beautiful way, Dr. Sai. Absolute, it just makes you grounded. And seeing that special salute, yes, you rightly said, you are a king of a kind. And you are absolutely right in that position, in that throne of yours. Wish you all the very luck, and you have been a wonderful person. I can say that who lives life, and the first thing that came to my mind was happiness is a choice. It's just, if you want to choose happiness, we can do it for sure. So absolute pleasure, honor, and once again uh, happy for and proud to be Bengali. And
yes,
yeah,
yes,
অসংখ্য
Julan.
প্রণাম
And
আপনাকে। আহ, আহ,
আমারও আমারও খুব
ধন্যবাদ
ভালো
আপনার জন্য।
লেগেছে। So I'm also very happy. আমিও খুব খুশি। All my love to all the members of Let Us Talk It. My regards to Srini, my regards to all the team members, because you are doing such a great job. You are doing the job which people are thinking that it is a good thing to do or not. But you have taken that decision. Let us spread the happiness and positivity. So I wanted to tell you all that if you want to be with me, you want to join my Happiness Unlimited, the virtual community, with only one condition, you have to agree that you have to share your happiness. That is coming from your heart, not the internet happiness, not the selfish happiness, but from your heart, the selfless. So here you can see all my social handles for you. You can join anywhere you wish. You can follow me. You can chat with me. You can have anything with me. So this is my incredible insight. It's a new film. The next speaker will be talking a lot about it. It's a new film, has making a viral all the social media. And also, I would like to, if Julian is okay, I would like to sing two line of one of my own composition, because I'm a singer. If Julian is agree with that, I would love to sing some.
Oh, wow. I
Absolutely.
look forward. Thank you.
So this is one of my own composition, and I would like you all to close your eyes for some time, be grateful and be thankful to Almighty and enjoy the song. Tonight, stars are shining bright. We can see thy holy light in every word oh, in the silent night. Stars are shining bright. We can see thy holy light in every word and we will keep thy holy light every moment, day and night. Every soul will feel thy light, thy love and light. Sing thy glory to praise the Lord. Sing thy story to spread his light. Sing thy glory to be thy light, to be thy light. Sing thy glory to spread the Lord. Sing thy story to spread his light. Sing thy glory to give thy light, to give thy light. In the silent night. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm out of words, Shridi, if you would like to say something.
I'm out of world as well. So, but anyway, yeah, it was such a nice rendering and with a lot of good meaning. I want to get the direct link to that song so that we can play on demand. Yeah, it was such an inspiring speech and very honored to have you and hope to collaborate with you further, Dr. Sai Kaustuv. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you once again. অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ. Thank you. Okay, so now with the smile going, with the happiness continuing, we have